Hello everyone, Brian here, and I'm going to talk about Jimmy fucking Jenkins. Probably the single most annoying thing in Borderlands 2 so far. If you don't know who Jimmy Jenkins is, let me tell you a little bit about this guy. There's an achievement for completing level 1 of every challenge called Challenge Accepted. Most of these are pretty straightforward and simple. Just use guns, get critical hits with certain weapons, certain shields, certain grenades, etc. But there's one called Jenkins, and it wants you to find Jimmy Jenkins and kill him. You only have to do this one time to complete level 1 and actually get progress towards the achievement. But this guy is a motherfucker to find that one time. And I wish I could give you a definitive answer on how to find him every single time, but I can't really do that. It seems to be so random. So I'm going to show you where I found him and give you a few tips, hopefully to help you out and save you more time than it saved myself. If you see where I'm at in the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, there's a Hyperion building here. Just make your way to it. And this area right here, from these machines forward to some boxes I'm going to point out here, seems to be a good area for him to spawn. Seems to be the general consensus from what I've read. Most people find him in this area. I don't know what the reason for that being is, because he can spawn in supposedly any crate, but it seems like most people find him right here, and I did too. So I'm going to show you the little area. Now once you open this gate and get into the specimen maintenance area here, this is where most people seem to get lucky and find him. When you're playing the actual story mode, there'll be an echo recorder in one of these cardboard boxes here, and this is where he usually spawns as well. And you can see me looking through them, nothing. So remember the Hyperion building I pointed out earlier? We're going to go back to that. Before we go back to it though, let's loot all the shit in this room. You can sell it and at least turn a few bucks while you're looking for Jenkins. There's a gun chest here that'll always be full if you save and quit. And when you save and quit, you'll go back to those vending machines that I stopped at for a brief moment when I first went in the Hyperion building and then sped it up. Unfortunately, the thing that stops you from being able to run through this area quickly is the doorway that has the super badass loader at it. You can't actually get through that door until you kill everything in that area, which is why I sped that up. And like I said, unfortunately, you have to do that every single time. But if you save and quit out, once you've checked all the boxes up until the cardboard boxes, you'll spawn right there. Everything will be reset. And it won't take you but probably 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what level you are and what weapons you're using, to make your way back there and search through those boxes again. And let me just go ahead and warn you on something else. You'll get your hopes up, and you'll think that you're going to get Jenkins to spawn out of this. By the way, just so you know what he looks like, he's a blue miniature war loader. Kind of like the big robots I'm fighting here, just way smaller. You'll go through and check these boxes, and something will jump out, and you'll get really excited and think it's Jenkins. And there's a good chance it won't be, because there's a million of these different war loaders. I don't know why I can't fucking say that. Here's one of them, for example. Actually, that's a loot midget engineer. But don't worry, I run into many of the loaders, so you'll see. Just to give you an example. If you're working on this achievement, here's one other thing I want to talk about. There's a few of these challenges that are hidden, and I didn't know it till I did some reading online. Some of them require you to complete level 5 challenges, which means doing everything associated with that challenge. So level 5 is as high as it goes before they'll even appear. So if you do get Jenkins and you think that that's the only thing you need and you end up not getting the achievement, do a little research and see which hidden challenges you may be missing. I know there's at least one for shotgun and one for the rockets, so check in on that, make sure that's not what happened. So anyways, back to Jenkins. So as you can see, I ran into all different kinds of loaders here, and this took me a long time. I edited about 3.5 hours of footage of me just trying to do this, and I never saw the guy ever. And the one thing that finally changed was I got bored. I said, screw it, I'm just going to play through the story, continue where I was. I can't handle this looking without finding anything. So I invited my friend to come play with me. Once Kyle got in here, you know, I was back at this area. I said, hey, let's just run through here one more time till we hit a fast travel station. And then we'll pick up where we left off in the story because I'm not wasting more time with this. And lo and behold, if that wasn't the one time I find Jimmy fucking Jenkins in the box. So I don't know if having another player increases your odds or not, if he's considered like a loot drop. Therefore, you know, having another player increases your chance of getting it. But like I said, came through here the next time. As soon as I added someone, there he was. I wasted no time killing him because I hate this guy at this point. So, like I said, I wish I could give you a definitive answer on where he would always be. But he definitely seems to spawn in these cardboard boxes. Just about everyone agrees on that. And, I mean, for me, like I said, I played well over 3 hours by myself looking for this guy. Never saw him. Then the second I added a second person, I found him. So, I don't know if there's actually a correlation between that or not, but definitely seems like it. So if you're not having any luck, maybe you can add a second person. Maybe that'll help you out.
Help here.
If you do find Jimmy, do me a favor and leave it in the comments, because I'd like to know exactly where everyone's finding this guy at. If it's in a different spot, how many people you're playing with. I'm just kind of curious about all this, because wasted a lot of time on this. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit. It can at least make the process a little quicker. Like I said, wish I could help you guys more, but this is just one of those annoying challenges that you're going to have to power through if you want the achievement.
Damn it.
Other than that, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.